Hi, Dr. Lim here. So today we continue our coffee talk to tell the story about DXN. In my previous talk, I mentioned that at the time, I almost stopped doing DXN due to lack of sales and lack of money. But fortunately, I met the ex MLM eager. He told me, no way, you should stop doing MLM. Once you stop, there's the end of the story and you could never come back again. So while I'm eating his damn hot fish head noodles, I'm sweating all over now. His advice sunk deep into my mind. And I resigned from my job to do full-time in DXN after that. From that time onward, I become a wanderer, moving from one city to the other. Every day, meeting after meeting. I seldom spend more than 3 nights in a city. I'm like a migratory bird, flying, here and there. So I travel widely and always on the move. Only after 20 over years of this constant travel, I only settled down recently due to the outbreak of COVID and have to lock down. Many medias and Tamil newspapers love to interview me. They keep on asking me how I can think of expanding DXN worldwide and establish such a huge company, how I am so intelligent and smart, making DXN an international company from a small city of Alasta. Actually, in reality, it has nothing to do with intelligence and IQ. It is all about survival. In the early days of DXN, my only focus was to survive, make DXN survive. And I know in MLM, surviving is winning. If you can survive long enough, you will win. I still remember that time I always traveled by bus and stayed at cheap hotel. At one time, about a night of travel, I reached Kuantan, the east coast of Malaysia, and checked into a non-star cheap hotel. Maybe the hotel is not in a good financial state. The counter said I could not check in now and have to wait until 3 p.m. If I need to check in now, okay, please pay extra 50% for the day. So I paid extra as I'm dead tired and need to rest before the meeting in the afternoon. After this, I went for clean and boutique hotel. It is cheap and presentable. Otherwise, this kind of cheap hotel has many funny rules to get more money from you, and they are brutal, full of prostitutes and funny people. At the time, DXN was too small to impress anybody. Everywhere I went, people query about the stability, the guarantee that DXN did not turn bankrupt, that the products are safe to take and effective for health. I am bombarded with all sorts of funny questions. Eventually, I realized you should not answer an illogical question. Being illogical, there is no logical answer. The question like, what happened if DXN went bankrupt? What if someone died after consuming the products? Tons of what if. When you answer one if, they will ask another 10 if, and you die on the spot. So I developed a technique. I refuse to answer the illogical question. So by asking back the same type of question and letting him answer. How he answered my question is how I am going to answer his question. So I always use this first major meeting of DXN, for example, and told this story worldwide. In the beginning, most of the meeting are just a few attendees and hardly exceed 30 people. So then one time an MLM eager organized a huge meeting for me in Johor Bahru, a big city border to Singapore. He promised me there will be more than 100 attendees. Wow, I was super excited and went for the meeting. When the meeting started, I quickly sensed that something was not right. The audience keep on laughing, all laughing. Even though I do not tell any joke, the story of chickens make them laugh. One world, one market make them laugh. We are going to establish the international market with only one product that almost killed them by laughter. And this is the most funny and fairy tales they ever heard. 30 minutes into the meeting, I realized they were not coming here to join the accent. They came here for fun. They were curious how the smallest M&M company in the world telling the greatest jokes of conquering the world with a forage product from the jungle. Because news was floating around in the market, this one lunatic engineer decided to plant mushroom and conquer the world market. What made the news more spicy and with a great entertainment value was this small company was not even from a big city. It was from a border town. That no youngster wanted to put their career there. A place where not even a bird, the youngster, refused to nest and build a home. The M&M eager decided to make great joke of me, telling many M&M eagers about how funny this DXN was. If you did not come, you shall miss the fun. So many people turned up for the show. About 150 of them, the largest meeting for our DXN at the time. No. At first, I was super excited. Wow! And this was the first time we could gather so many people. I felt great standing in front of them. Unfortunately, 20 minutes into the meeting, my great feeling disappeared. After so many great laughs, it became a very entertaining talk show for them. So I decided, no point to keep on talking and open for Q&A with them. They were amazed, In such a situation, I dare to open up Q&A, and invite a question. So many hands were raised to ask a question. I picked up one young man. Maybe a young man would not put out a spicy question. Apparently, I was wrong. He put up two very spicy questions. First, he stated, as an M&M eager, he had to invest all his time, energy, money into the M&M business that he was doing. So he would make sure the company was big, stable, and can bring in good income. But DXN was a small local company from some small city where no tourists wanted to go. What would happen to him if the company went bankrupt? What was the guarantee for him, for his future, to join such a small company? His question must be very serious, and suddenly no one was laughing. By right, they should laugh at such a stupid questions. The whole turned dead quiet, and everybody staring at me seriously, afraid that maybe I would suddenly flee away. Before that, I've been bruised and whacked by those idiots who asked me same type of questions. The more you answer, the more they ask the funny question and enjoy themselves looking at you, frantically try to answer the idiotic questions. I have learned the lesson, and this time I am not going to answer his stupid questions. Instead, I try to ask him back a similar question and let him answer it. I asked a young man, "Have you married?" That caught him in total surprise now. He seemed dazed. I'm asking such a funny question. Anyway, he answered, "Not yet." So I asked him further, if you ask the hand of your girlfriend and she asks you, after marrying you, what is the guarantee of my future? How are you going to answer that? Suddenly the whole hall burst into laughter, upon listening to my funny question. The young man was embarrassed and did not know how to answer. I told him, I am a married man. Let me tell you how to answer this question. First, you must tell the girls, look at me. If you want to see the future, you should look at my past. I have no bad habit. I do not boost myself with alcohol. I do not go to nightclubs or casino to waste my money. You have no worry about marrying me. Also, I have a good job at hand with a good salary. So you have nothing to worry about your future. The hall, even the young men, burst into laughter when they heard about my answer. Then I went further. Look at the accent. We do not waste money on unnecessary ventures. We have our own technology. We have our own farms and factory. We do not owe people money, and also do not allow people to owe us money. So even if you want to buy, products from DXN, you have to pay cash. No credit is allowed. The hall laughs again, hearing that the young man had to pay cash to buy products. I asked the young man, we owe no one money and no loan from the bank, and we are getting good sales from the market now. How to get bankrupt? The hall clapped hands upon listening to my no loan and no bankrupt theory. Then I asked the young man further, DSN has their own technology, own farm and own factory, even computer software are self-developed, which is a self-sustained company. You have no worry with your future. The young man was happy with my answer, and the hall was applauding it loudly. Later, many funny questions asked and many funny answers for the question or question counterly asked by me. The Q&A was very lively. Instead of holding a meeting to embrace and humiliate DXN, the meeting went out a successful meeting. Many of them joined DXN. From that day onward, DXN started to soar like an eagle and captured the market effectively. I always say failure is the mother of success. Before that, I was whacked left and right by the eagle due to the doubt on DXN. Under constant whacking, they actually turned DXN from a sick cat into a tiger. I constantly modified my response until finally able to face such situations successfully and turn around the table and to win them over. From today's story, you learn two important lessons. First, surviving is winning. In MLM, if you can survive, you sure win. There are 3 steps for prosperity. First, you survive. Then you make some money. Finally, make big money. There's no such thing as directly making big money and getting rich quickly. The second lesson is never answer funny question directly. Ask back the similar question and let him answer. Then you answer him as how he answer you. That's all for today. See you again and next Monday over a cup of coffee. Bye bye.